Yes, so here we are talking about methods of separation and separation technique. The first technique is filtration. Here, what is going to happen? This is to separate insoluble solid from the liquid. For example, we are going to separate sand from the water. So sand and water you have been given. So how we are going to separate it? Okay, let's talk about the apparatus that we are going to use. So we will use filter funnel. Yes, in the exam we need to know the apparatus. We need to label. This is the filter funnel. It will be fitted with filter paper in it. Okay, now what is going to happen? Here we have the beaker, which actually contain what? Which actually contain a mixture of sand and water. So here, what do we have? Here we have mixture of sand and water. So when here we have mixture of it, what we're gonna do? It will be poured here, right? So when it will be poured here, what will happen? That sand, it will remain here because sand particles are too large to pass through. So here sand will be collected as residue. We use this term, residue. And water, it will pass through the small pores of filter paper and it will be collected down there in the filter, in the conical flask. Okay, this is what this is, conical flask. We need to make ourselves familiar with that. So water, it has been collected as filtrate. We need to use these keywords, residue and filtrate. So here, let's write our notes, what we have learned about residue and filtrate. Let me write in blue color. So the solid remains on the paper. In this case, we have what we have. Okay, and what we can do, we can rinse it. We can rinse it with distilled water to obtain the cleaner version of it. Then other than that, and what is it called? It is called residue, as we have mentioned. It is called residue. Then, we have the other substance. What is that? The liquid. Okay, the liquid that passes through the filter paper and collected is called what? Is called filtrate. We call it filtrate. So this is one of the separation technique which will be used to do what? To separate an insoluble solid from the liquid. This is our technique number 1. Now we will move to our technique number 2.